start with the end in mind. What type of 10-minute presentation do you want? This one, frowny face A, or this one, smiley face B? Let's assume you want, frowny face A. Frowny face A is easy. It's what I call lastminute.com. You know the type of presentation, unprepared, comes in the room and just shoots from the hip. Or they put some preparation in. You know the type of preparation I'm on about, half an hour before they go to bed the night before. Now, we in the Mayo chapter don't have those type of members. So we're going to stick with lastminute.com for a moment, just to indicate some of the other things that our Mayo chapter might be doing. You can go into the nitty-gritty details of your business if you want, but we'll never remember the nitty-gritty details of your business or your 10 minutes. You can use your 10 minutes to sell your products to the room if you want. But remember, we sell through the room, not to the room. So, let's start with the end in mind. What type of 10-minute presentation do you want? I'm assuming you want smiley face B. Now, let's pause there for a moment. A couple of things I'd like to cover here. First of all, how long is 10 minutes? It's 10 minutes. So you might be doing 8 minutes with 2 minutes Q&A, or a full 10 minutes with no Q&A. But that's the timing in the room. How long do you want your 10 minutes to last for? Bear in mind your next presentation might be 20 or 30 weeks out. So it should be rememberable. It should be memorable. It should enable you to generate referrals in the room by educating your fellow members. So before we move on now to smiley face B, I just require you to do two things. One is take a deep breath and count to 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Now just prepare yourself and we'll move on. The reason being is, if you put in the time and effort, you will see the results. So why did I ask you to breathe and count to 10? Because it will need time and effort. It will need time management. It will need time to plan. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So what outcome do you want for your 10 minutes? Do you want more business? And if so, what type of business do you want? Do you want more contacts to enable you to get more business through those contacts? So if, for example, if you're a florist, you might ask for contacts that do wedding cards, contacts that undertakers, wedding planners, hotel sales and marketing teams, people that will complement your business and send you their clients because you're not a conflict to them. So have a think about the type of clients you want or the type of contacts you want. So if you're in BNI asking for your next customer, then you're in BNI asking for your next customer. So it's working out what area you want to grow your business in and where do you earn the most money. Is there parts of your business you don't want more business in? I knew of a builder once that said in his 60 seconds and his 10-minute presentation, no job too small. And they were words that came back and haunted him because he was asked one day to put up a washing line. So be careful what you ask for, because we need to know which way to go and which way not to go. In other words, what type of referrals you want and what type of referrals you don't want. Don't use everyday language like anyone or someone. Be very specific of what type of contacts and customers you want. So with that in mind, let's move forward. Focus on the basic sales tools we can use. Pointer questions we can ask. In other words, questions that create a conversation around the area you want us to focus on, especially when we're talking to the type of client that's good for you, or the type of contact that is good for you. The target markets you want us to look out for, and how to see them. Where do they hang out? Who do they hang out with? What interests do they have? So keep that in mind, like what type of clients you want. Sometimes you might be asking for a second tier contact, as in you want a solicitor, and solicitors are good for you. So you might ask for financial planners to get the solicitor. You might ask for people that train solicitors. So think about the type of clients or contacts you want that would enable you to grow your business in the quickest way possible and give you the specific type of referrals you want. Your 10 minutes is a very important part that enables you to grow your business rapidly. So what do I mean by that? Your 10-minute presentation, you should be educating your team, your fellow members, your sales team 6 or 8 weeks out in your one-to-ones, in your 60 seconds leading up to the presentation, what type of people you want in the room, what type of contacts you want in the room. So you should be educating your fellow members weeks out before your presentation comes up. It's important to be prepared. It's important to know exactly what you want. Now, if you have a challenge in that area, talk to your fellow members. Brainstorm with us. Enable yourself to better understand your business and the types of clients you want. We all have the same challenges. So we can get insight by working with each other, collaborating with each other to enable you to enable you. Using PowerPoint will enhance your presentation. Use before and after pictures. Other visuals, short bullets, not loads and loads of words on a screen. Handouts. Caution, talk to your audience and not to the screen. You may want to print out your slides to accomplish this. So print out your slides. You can do it with 3 or 4 on a page to give you an idea of where you are. And bear in mind, sometimes this might be your first presentation. And you might think you don't have to put the effort in for your first presentation. That means you have to put more effort in. So you might need to count to 20 rather than 10. Now, I don't mean that to be disrespectful. What I mean is to enable you to get the best from BNI. Your fellow members are not psychic and do not have a crystal ball. So it is your, I was going to say possibly a negative word then, but prepare yourself. It's your responsibility to work out what type of clients you want. Are the fellow members there that will help you? Guaranteed. BNI members remind me of a dog my grandmother used to have called Kim. Now, I don't mean that to be disrespectful to Kim or to the BNI members. What I mean is BNI members are very loyal and they will go above and beyond to help you. A bit like Kim. Kim was the sort of dog, if you said to jump a wall that was 10 foot high, it would keep going and going and going, trying to get up the wall. Very clever dog and very loyal, and would go out of its way to help you. He used to bring in the newspaper from the hallway. If my grandfather said, "What's 2 plus 2, Kim?" and held out a tambourine, Kim would tap the tambourine 4 times, and my grandfather would give Kim a biscuit. But Kim didn't do that naturally. Kim was trained. So if you want your BNI members to stand behind you and be loyal, you need to educate them. You need to train them to the highest standard if you want the highest quality referrals. So that means putting some effort in and staying focused on the big picture, what you want. So you can use your time wisely. Use your 10 minutes to educate and equip your members, your sales team, with methods that work for you, so you can use our eyes and our ears to generate referrals for you. Give us clear instructions. Give us marching orders. This is what I need. These are the type of contacts I want. This is what to look out for. This is the position they hold. Whether it's a manager, and what type of manager, HR manager, who do they work for, Tesco, SuperValu, Dunn Stores. Be very specific in what you're looking for. So, where to start? Be creative. Brainstorm with your fellow members. Bring props. Demonstrate products. Role play. Include your fellow BNI members in your presentation. Most of all, make it memorable. Your presentation needs to last 20 to 30 weeks, so you are at the top of mind in your BNI members' portfolio. So when they hear the statement you've asked them to look out for, that they think of you. And at the same time, arrive on time for the meeting. If it's your 10 minutes, don't turn up 15 minutes before you're due on. Be in the room early to make sure that the room's set up the way you require it. If you need any props, let the visitor host team or the leadership team know weeks beforehand. Don't just turn up and expect it there and then for you. Bear in mind, everything they do out of the goodwill to help you. So don't throw it on them, lastminute.com. So let's move forward. Practice makes perfect. Practice your presentations and timings at home. Or ask a few of your fellow members to listen in before, like a week or two before you do your presentation, and get their feedback. Now bear in mind, everybody always knows better than you, but you know your business better than them, and it's your business, your 10 minutes. But ensure it serves you and your business to the highest standard. So how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you need help, ask. Don't be too proud. Make the time. And bear in mind, if it's your 10 minutes, it should be you putting yourself out to work with fellow members, not fellow members putting themselves out to work with you. So if you need help with your presentations, ask, prepare, plan, and organise your time. I can assure you, we're all busy. And for us, as in fellow members, to best serve you, organise your time. Organise your presentation. Plan out what you want. Have some specific goals. And align your presentation with the goals you want in your business. Bear in mind, Kim, every fellow member in BNI has a giver's gain mentality. They're positive, they will go the extra mile for you and get you anything you want. But you will have to put the effort in. Nobody else can breathe for you. Nobody else can do your push-ups for you. Your 10-minute presentation will serve you if you put the effort in. Now this is just one video of probably, I've worked out 6. So this is just to get you off and running. If you need help, ask for it. Have a phenomenal day. It's Tunney-Ware from the Mayo BNI chapter, signing off.